Hi, everyone. This is episode 7 of the I See a Unique Self podcast. Today's topic is team sport, and I'm joined by two of my guests, Aru and Mos. How are you guys?
Good.
I'm doing
Yeah.
great.
How are you?
Doing great as well. Okay, so today's topic is team sports. So, first of all, basic introduction. Introduce yourself in any way you like, and also don't forget to mention what sports you play. Go ahead.
You go
All right, you
first.
want to start? Okay, I'll start then. My name's Moss. Since we're talking about team sports, then I'll just be talking about mainly the sporty stuff then. I play basketball and volleyball, and I mostly follow like basketball. I don't really follow any other sports. I do like know a little bit about many sports, like just the general surface level knowledge, but not much else. Yeah.
Should I go? All right.
Yeah, sure.
My name's Aryan Bed. You can just call me Aru. I play with myself. I'm joking. No, I play rugby. I used to actually, but you can't play anymore because of the pandemic. So I'm just stuck at home watching NBA because I'm so bored.
Hey, yo, playoffs right now. It's going nice.
You gotta start off with a joke, man. Come on, that's like basics. All right, Arjun, so what do you want to ask us?
All right, so the first question I'm going to ask you guys is talking about team sports, what did you gain from being in team sports? Let's start with you, Aru.
Oh, I love clobbering people, I remember in rugby, I went to play against a school called Bangkok Patna, and I was playing against the junior varsity team. And there was this guy. Seriously, it's the best part. Contact sports,
No,
no joke.
I feel you. Like,
Basketball, volleyball, all pussy sports. Real
hey, yo,
men play
come on
rugby.
now.
That, bro.
I mean,
You wear so much padding and
like
shit.
rugby, when you get really physical and then you tackle the hell out of them, it'd probably be very satisfying when you clobber them, and then like it's probably very embarrassing for them, and your teammates just go like "Ah," like that. It'd be really satisfying.
Dude, if you watch basketball right now, right? It's like the referees have a stick up their ass. Literally,
Yeah.
a guy got a foul for bouncing a ball on the court and then catching it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bro, yeah,
Man.
it's what's his name? It's Jason Tatum. He got that
Jason
foul. I was like,
Tatum.
bullshit. That's some absolute bullshit. Dude, other guy got a foul because he was staring at the referee after he scored, and he's got a T for no reason. He just stared at the
then like
referee.
those
Oh,
type
you
of
got
technicals
tagged.
where you scream and one and you get attacked. It's like, oh, come on, man.
Bro, it's some bullshit. No joke.
Yeah, for
They are
real.
the worst referees in the world.
Yeah, like actually, like college ball might actually be better than them.
College ball, okay, that's a ripoff on its own level. You're making
No. Just talk about the referees, though.
Bro,
The
dude,
referees
the
just like
schools
at
are
least they're
making
acceptable.
millions. They're making millions of endorsements. Dude, you know the coaches from the big teams, right? They get more than like $5-6 million a year.
Oh yeah.
And the players, if they get a single dollar, or even if they shake the hand of a sponsorship guy, they will get like their the scholarships taken away, and they'll like have to quit college ball. What type of bullshit is that?
That's probably why like a lot of like rising stars, like the young people that are getting out of high school, they're probably joining like overseas leagues and like the NBA G League Ignite team and stuff like that. It's probably a better option for them because they're like making money and they're not like costing anything for their draft stock to get into the professional leagues. Like,
bro, do you know
the big
LeVar
leagues.
Ball?
Yeah, for sure.
Bro,
LeVar
he's
Ball.
the GOAT, man. He made the genius move. He moved LaMelo Ball to the Latvian Basketball Association when he was young, and then moved into and then he came back to US. He played for some time. He went to the
He went to
Australian
Australia.
Basketball League.
New Zealand
And dude,
Breakers.
he got
Not Breakers.
Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
His draft stock went up so much. If he played college ball, right, it would not have been that good for him. But you know, he got so much more experience for playing with like bigger and tougher players from when he was young. That's genius. What's the point of playing college ball when you can actually earn money and improve your draft stock? College ball is useless for them, isn't it?
I mean, to be fair though, it's like if you can't really survive with like the older players out there, it's like you play against grown men that can also hurt your draft stock. So maybe some people don't want to take the leap because they're like a little bit afraid. But then,
Pussies.
come on, it's like their whole career they're risking.
I mean, if you're, you know what? I live like I'm gonna die tomorrow. You know, I want no regrets. If I wanna do something, I'll do it right now. I feel like I want to do it. You know, that's the fun in life.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
get you.
aim.
All right.
So, Arjun,
where were we? Moss, did you give your answer?
All right, didn't yet. What was the question again? What did I gain from team sports, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's team sports is like it's in the word itself. You're like team, right? It's like the sense of camaraderie, like the broship that you get from like playing team sports, like especially when there's like tough moments. So like you get a BS call from like a ref, and then like your whole team got your back. You get into like an encore altercation, and then like the whole team backs you up and stuff like that. It's like really solidifies like your like relationships and like your friendships with like your teammates and like the coach, and sometimes even like the crowd when the crowd just starts booing at the refs and stuff like
busy.
that. It like really gets you going and really builds like your relationships that way. Yeah.
I just like hurting people. It's my
I mean
sadistic side
that's
coming out.
awesome too. I mean,
Dude, there's something really satisfying about smashing into somebody full speed with a ball and not being told off about it. You know, you can't do that in high school.
you can't
I've
do
tried,
that.
believe me.
I mean, with the sports I play, sometimes you do get tempted, but then you're not allowed to do that. You get like kicked out, and like in volleyball, you're literally separated by a net. I mean, in volleyball, you don't really get like moments where your blood boils and like you want to have an altercation though. It's
Bro, that's the
pretty
thing.
calm.
If you play a game like basketball, a single touch on your hand, and they will complain to the ref for 5 minutes. If you do the same thing in rugby, right, the ref will stop telling you to be a pussy and tell you to play on like a man. You know, it may be sexist, but, it's more fun that way. I like players who are not bitches.
Yeah, of course. No one likes like a guy that just complains to the ref all the time. That's just like what some sports are just devolving into.
Dude, have you
It's
seen the
not
video?
exactly the best.
Dude, have you seen the video of LeBron James mid layup? His hand got touched, and as he was shooting the ball, he literally started complaining to
He
the ref
just looked at the
midair.
ref.
That was so
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude, there are
that's like
levels
really
to like
badass.
being a bitch. That was damn impressive. I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, man has priorities, okay? You gotta learn from that. Dude,
For
next
sure.
high school basketball game you go to, just tell the guy to do that. It's gonna freak everybody out.
But like, can they even do that though? Come on, man.
Go for a 360 complaint shot. You can become an all-round bitch. So, Arjun, what you got?
All right. So my next question to you is, we talked about team sports and what you gain. What about how you take different things in team sports? Like, how would you take winning compared to losing?
Oh, I'm a very sore loser. I admit that very openly. I hate losing. It's the worst.
Yeah, no
I mean,
one
not
likes
like to
to
the
lose.
level not like to the level where I wouldn't shake their hand at the end of the game, but to like the level where I would like go into the locker room and destroy stuff. Just not letting them see, but be frustrated in the locker room. That's a different
Yeah, I
story.
get really frustrated at times as well. Like when you lose a game, especially when it's like, you should have won, but then it's just like those little mistakes, and you just keep on like looking back at those tiny mistakes. You just like don't want to do them again.
And
And
you
then
can't blame
sometimes
your
like even
teammates.
yeah, dude, and then like when you look back at those moments, and then when you're on the court again, I you see the same situation, and then there's just that thing like in the back
Dude,
of
you
your
can't even
mind.
tell them off, right? You
Yeah,
can't do
yeah,
anything about that. That's the frustrating part. If you tell off your teammates, your entire chemistry is ruined. Then you can't play the game properly either way. You just gotta go with the punches, or you gotta tell the coach to like sack his ass.
yeah. But then
There's
I
only two
think that
options.
that's like when like communication comes in. Like it's pretty important because like sometimes like both of you don't mean anything, and then like one guy might not notice what they're doing, and then uh you know, like, sometimes you just gotta like be able to take criticism, you know. And like when you say like, "Yo, bro, stop like doing that dumb play. It's dumb. Everyone can see it coming." And then it's like if they don't listen, then we got a different problem. But then I feel like, you know, we should always just, you know, try to point it out. Otherwise, the same mistake keeps happening. We can't have that as well, right? Because like, you know, then we will not play well. We will not play together, and then you always be like, you know, hating on that guy internally and not getting it out. Like,
Bro, that's where like one of my favorite lines comes from. You know, when you're young, you're an idiot, but once you grow older, you become an experienced idiot. You get what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know.
You know,
Yeah,
the
I know.
more
I know.
stupid stuff you do, the more you learn about that stuff, you know, and you just won't do it again because you know it's stupid.
Yeah,
You know,
but then like,
when you're young, you don't think before you talk. But like now, if you don't think before you talk, you're gonna get told off immediately by anybody who's like the same age as you, because you know you're
mhm.
gonna say something stupid. You just gotta think about it.
Yeah, yeah. And then there's like sometimes when you're like in the heat of like a match, right? And then you're not thinking straight, and like you got like your blood rushing, and then you do something really stupid, right? And then sometimes you just don't notice it, and then no one calls you out on it, and then you do it twice in a row, and then everyone's like, okay, this guy, I swear he's doing it on purpose, and they're like, come on, I just didn't notice it.
Dude, the worst part is after the game when they tell you you did that, and you're just like, oh, this is so embarrassing.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
did I
yeah.
do that?
You're like, oh my god, what was I thinking? Yeah.
No, but that's the fun part of sports. If there's no bloopers, sports is not fun. People
Mm.
have to do stupid stuff to make the game fun. If everybody played by the book, nothing would be fun. A
Yeah, I
little
mean that's
anarchy works a long way.
yeah, yeah.
Now, my next question to you guys is, what do you think makes a good team? Talking about team sports, you know, team.
I
Mm.
say a good front office,
Yeah, yeah, for
because
sure. Good front office,
in
but
the
like,
end, they're gonna make the team in the end. So, and they're gonna set the culture for the entire team. So it depends on mostly on them. The players, it depends on their chemistry, but the people who pick the players are important the most, I guess. That's my opinion.
I mean, I feel like the people that pick the players to like come together, right? They do have a certain role. Obviously, it's because like, you know, they're the ones putting the team together. But then like I feel like it's really important for the players as well as the coaches to try and mesh together, right? Because like if they don't even try to play together, then it's just pointless. Because if you get like the same type of players, the same players on other teams, then the same thing would just happen. Like they would just butt heads with other people. So I feel like uh, it's not only just like about the front office. It's also about like the players. Like they have to like learn how to uh, you know,
Take criticism, right?
assert like, you know, take criticism, but also know when to like assert yourself. And it's also like really important for like coaches to be able to manage their team and manage the egos. So like uh you know, so that, you know, the team just functions. So the coach should also like be able to, you know, criticize their players, and the players should also be able to take that.
Yeah, bro. Like that's why, like, if you like look at NBA teams, right? That's why I like Miami Heat's culture, because every
Yeah,
time they
yeah,
built a new super team, right? It's always worked out because they know how, like, they know their positions that they have to play. Dwayne Wade
mm,
in the first year, him and LeBron James were butting heads. But after the
yeah,
first
yeah,
year, when they lost when they didn't win the championship, Dwayne Wade just admitted that
yeah.
LeBron
This is
James is
LeBron's
the
team.
main guy. And then Dwayne
Yeah,
Wade, and then Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh already knew when he came into the team that he's not gonna be the main player. he's gonna do what they need to win a championship. That's what all players need to know. They need to know what they need to do to
Yeah,
win.
and like Chris Bosh like sacrificed a lot in my opinion on the Miami Heat team because he was like near superstar levels on like Toronto before he got there,
Mm,
and then like on the Miami Heat he like became more of like a role player rather than like another star besides them.
exactly. Like right now, James Harden, he's taken a step back. He made Kyrie and KD the main points of the team. The only thing that
Mm.
happens from James Harden is the offense goes through him. So all
Oh
the
yeah,
assists and all that stuff.
yeah. Like but his playmaking is like really good for them. So
Mm.
like he's done something that like even though he took a sacrifice, like he took fewer shots, he still found a way for like to make his team better, which is like really impressive.
Bro, by the way, completely off topic. Did you guys see KD's performance last night?
Oh my
That
gosh, man.
shit crazy. Oh my
Yo,
god.
that's like all time
Dude,
great levels of
dude,
performance.
after the game, Giannis actually admitted that he's the best player in the world. You know it's bad when you say your competitor is the best, even
Mm.
when he doesn't have anybody else on his team right
Oh, I mean
now.
he shot 69% and then he dropped freaking 47 and 17. It's like a triple double and then he shot
Bro,
69%
that
and he
shit.
had 47 points.
Dude, he
Whew.
beat Jimmy Butler's final. Like, remember last year, Jimmy Butler's final
Oh yeah.
performance where he did the triple double? He beat that triple
Dude.
double. That's beat like that shit crazy.
Yeah.
I thought like Jimmy Butler was underdog, but when you see KD trying that hard, it's damn impressive.
Yeah, I mean, he really had to step up like that game though, because like Kyrie was out, and then Harden was having pretty bad game. I think he shot like 1 for 10.
Yeah, but
So
you
like
can
he
see through
really
his
needed to
assist
step up.
numbers.
Oh
You
yeah,
can see
yeah.
through KD's assist numbers that he's the leader of the team for sure.
Hmm.
Because when James Harden is not there, he will take all responsibility. That's the main
Hmm.
reason he moved to the Nets. He wanted to be the big guy, like before in Warriors, it was Steph Curry.
Yeah,
He
he had
he
Steph
was
and
the
like
guy who,
Draymond and stuff like that.
yeah. You gotta have the leader. You gotta have the guy who brings the team spirit. You gotta have a guy who's spot up shooter. You gotta have all that,
Hmm.
and Nets have all of that except two of their guys are injured, the main guys.
Yeah, which is pretty unfortunate. But then when you
And
have
what pisses
KD,
me
it's
off,
like you still can keep yourself afloat.
no, what pisses me off a lot is that Blake Griffin is annoyingly healthy. I would
Yeah,
have
I
rather
know,
had
right?
Blake Griffin get injured than Kyrie get injured.
Yo, and then he has like such a
It's really
bad
mean.
injury history, and then he's just now like right now it's like super duper healthy, which is good for him. But it's
It's
like
crazy.
they're like their luck is so bad for injuries this year because like it's just the like made stars that are getting injured.
When God made Blake Griffin, I think the I think the printer ran out of ink. So he's like a black guy, but he's actually white. You get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My dude, this is like the dumb part. White and black. Oh, okay, I'm getting off topic. Arjun, you go. I was gonna talk about something dumb.
All right, so now this is it for the discussion. I asked all the questions. Now let's go on to the game, the odd one out. Let's
All
start.
right.
Like I said, I'm gonna name 4 people, and I'm gonna tell you the category before, so you know how everything fits in, and then you have to tell me who's the odd one out. So let's start with the first set of people. This is basketball, okay? So
Okay.
we have Langston Galloway,
Mm-hmm.
Cameron Payne, Kyle Guy, and Scott Adams. Who's the odd one out?
Bro, what the hell?
Can you repeat?
Okay, we have Langston Galloway, Cameron Payne, Kyle Guy, and Scott
Mm-hmm.
Adams.
I'm gonna go for a third guy.
What about you,
I
Mom?
think it's Langston Galloway.
I've never
You're
heard of
both
guys.
you're both wrong because it's Scott Adams.
What the
Why?
hell is?
Is he the only guy that didn't play for the Suns or something?
No, I made it up. You know what I mean?
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, to be fair, I didn't recognize the name, so I was like, okay, maybe it's like some guy I didn't know.
Honestly, nobody remembers the role players. They
Mm,
people only remember like the main roster. You know, if somebody's on the bench, you won't remember his name
yeah, unless you're like a hardcore fan.
unless you're watching the Suns because their entire bench is role players.
Mm.
Suns is gonna go to the finals. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, okay, I agree as well. It's pretty hard to see them losing at like the speed they're going. They beat the Lakers and they swept the Nuggets, which I did not see coming at all. Because
bruh.
I thought that thing was going seven, like 6 or 7.
Bro, he's got that Mamba mentality. You get what I'm saying? He's
Booker,
got
right?
what Kobe had.
I mean,
Yeah, bro.
same position. Their play style was pretty similar,
It's
so it's like
exactly the
I can
same,
see that.
bro. It's even more similar than Andrew Wiggins is to Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant said that Andrew Wiggins was using his moves, but like someone who's really perfected them is Booker.
Hmm. Booker is like really, really good like right now, and it's like really surprising he didn't get an All NBA vote at all. Like no,
Yeah,
he didn't not get an All NBA vote at
all
all. He
NBA
just
vote
didn't make
is
the All
more
NBA
of
team.
regular season.
Yeah,
All
yeah, but
NBA
like
vote is
come on,
regular season.
he took his team to the second seed, and I feel like that should get some recognition. He's like the best player
No,
on a
that
second seed
doesn't
team.
count.
Nah, okay.
The All NBA vote is only for regular season. They don't count the playoffs at all, not in a bit. So like
Mm,
50% of the votes come from the people, the public. 25% I think comes from other NBA players, and 25% comes
it's
from like
coaches.
NBA staff and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
It's
it's
like
impossible for him.
because like the Suns don't get media coverage.
It's
Like
not that
they're
only.
a
It's
small market team.
Absolutely.
No, it's because the Suns, they only played well enough to get into the playoffs because that was their aim. They want to win a championship. They don't really give a shit about getting more wins in the regular season. You get what I mean? It's like all the
Hmm.
other teams who really want to win a championship, even Lakers. Why do you think LBJ didn't have a like record-breaking MVP season? It's because what the guy is really aiming for, what all of them are aiming for, is a championship. That's the
Well, I
reason
mean,
why the Utah Jazz is never going to win.
really, because like what
Yeah.
they pumped out their like they tried to get the first seed.
No, because they played so hard that they're gonna be dealing with way more injuries now.
Okay, okay,
Because even
that's fair.
Donovan
That's fair.
Mitchell, yeah, he has a knee injury or something. I remember he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
limping at like in the last game. I think.
I mean, going
Because
into the
what
playoffs, he
happened?
missed a few games as well. He missed the first
Hmm.
game of the playoffs because he was injured.
Why do you think the Nets never put the three like big three together in the same time? They
See,
always
that's
alternate
just because
between
they're
two
injured,
players
though.
at a time, or even just they just put Harden.
Mm.
Yeah.
Are you good?
Sorry, my dad came in.
It's cool. It's cool. All right, Arjun, you want to go with the next question?
All right, so the next set of people. So you know what's happening right now with football, the whole craze around it, right?
Hmm.
So let's start.
Messi is going crazy.
Harry Maguire, David Alba, Romelu Lukaku, or Gustavo Petro? Which one's the odd one out?
First.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'll go with his one first.
Wrong. It's not Harry Maguire. It's Gustavo Petro.
God damn it.
What's up
Because
with him?
Gustavo Petro is like the member of a Senate of Colombia.
Hmm.
Colombia. Colombia has a team?
Nothing related to like football at all. And by the way, the Scott Adams guy, he's like an American artist and cartoonist. So I don't think that
I
relates to that.
see. Bruh.
I mean, if you want to see him play, just imagine it, then why not?
All right, so let's move on to the next set of people. Now, this is going to get Moss a bit hyped because this is about Thailand football and the players of the Thailand football team. So we have
Okay.
Tristan
Thailand has a
Loh.
football team?
Yeah, Thailand has a football team. Yeah. You didn't see they played last night against Malaysia and lost 1-0. Sadly.
Oh, sorry, I have a life. And plus, dude, you would really miss KD going wild on Giannis, and you'd rather miss that and watch Thailand versus Malaysia. Ugh, no. KD versus Giannis all the way.
I mean, to be honest, I choose the same thing.
Dude, the game was badass. Okay, I wouldn't want to miss that. I would pay good money to watch it, even
Yo,
though
when
I
I,
didn't
I
pay
was
anything.
watching that game, and then it was like third quarter, right? And I was like, oh yeah, the Bucks got this. I turned it off for a bit. I come back at the start of the fourth, and it's like the Nets are leading, and I'm like, what? What happened?
Dude,
I
he
was like,
went
oh my god,
crazy. I'm
KD.
telling you.
All right, Arjun, what's the question?
All right, so Thailand football players for the Thailand football team.
Okay.
First up, we have Tristan Do. All right. Second, we
Okay.
have Adi Sorn Promrock. Then we have
Okay.
Anwin Chrysorn. Then we have Akanit Panya. Which one's the other one out?
First, dude, I honestly, I'm just gonna
Addison.
choose the guy who sounds like a white guy.
Addison.
Wrong. It's actually Anawin Chrysorn. Like, there's a guy in the team that's last name is Chrysorn, but his first name is Adisak, not Anawin. So I kind of like
Okay.
do
Damn. All right.
I honestly can't differentiate between Thai like surnames, because all of them are really long sometimes and really complicated. Like 90% of my Thai friends, all of their like surnames super complicated. I can't say it. It's
To be honest,
exhausting.
it's pretty annoying for like a Thai person as myself, right? And then when we have like super long surnames, it just gets annoying when we have to write it out again and again and again. And then we meet people from like other countries, and they're like, "Yeah, so what's your surname?" I'm like, yeah."
Dude, your
I don't
college
want to tell
interview
you.
guy calls and he asks your last name and you say it and he's just like, how do you spell that? And you spend the next 20 minutes just trying to explain how do you spell your
Yeah,
name.
exactly. And then like in like different countries and other countries, like when they refer to you by like your surname, right? Like I don't know, like Mr. Brown or something like that, right? And it's just like when you go to like when you talk to a Thai person, it's like, "Hi, Mr. Oh my God, that surname is insanely long. I'm not gonna say it."
Dude, this is why I like my last name. It's not
Yeah,
typical
it's
Indian
just
name.
short,
Yeah, it's
it's
great,
short and
bro. It makes
simple.
life easy.
Yeah, and it's like easy to read. It's like easy to understand, easy to see. There's nothing
Dude,
hard
my
to pronounce
signature
about it.
is 5 letters long. 5 letters. Bro, I can't imagine how long your signature is. You probably have to go half a page across.
Bro, sometimes I gotta go 2 lines because I don't have space.
All right, so let's move on to the next game. Now, I'm just going to throw out a name, and you have
Okay.
to tell me their jersey number. Real quick, real fast. Steph Curry.
30.
Nice.
Well, it's 30.
30. Moss is 1, Aru 0. You guys are competing against each other.
All right, okay.
Ronaldo,
7.
9?
7. He's correct. 2-0. Maradona.
Yes, mate.
Damn.
Fuck.
Oh, 5.
Wrong.
Because God
Damn.
of Hand. Damn.
10.
Yeah, correct. 10. Von Miller.
Nice. No, I don't know this.
69?
No, it's 58.
Bro, I got no idea.
I'm just gonna choose dirty numbers now because I have no idea.
Owen Farrell.
Dude, you know.
Rugby player. England. Owen Farrell.
Can't remember.
Nope.
2?
10.
I got no clue.
10.
Okay.
Okay, now the women's. Samantha Bricio.
But I don't even recognize her name.
Yeah, 12. Moss is right.
Yes, let's go.
Damn.
Okay, Portia Woodman. Rugby. Come on. New Zealand.
20?
No.
25.
No. All right.
Just to
11.
make sure, this is in 0 to
Okay,
99
okay.
range, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. This makes it 100% harder.
All right. Candace Parker. Come on.
Oh,
Candace Parker,
I don't remember.
Is it the girl from basketball, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was an all-star. I forgot her jersey number.
13?
No.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Damn it.
12.
No. It's 3.
9?
Oh,
Damn.
see, I was thinking like it was 3, but I was like 3 something.
Sue Bird.
Oh,
Basketball.
Sue Bird.
Bird.
She's a pretty good
Basketball.
player in WNBA.
I can't remember.
9?
Yeah, 10. Aru's right. 10. Nice one.
I said 9, but all right.
Yeah,
At least I got one right.
Okay, last one. Moeka Minami. This is difficult. Japan football player for the women's team. Moeko Minami.
9.
No.
Damn, you copied my answer. That's the first number I always
Bro,
guess.
I got
5.
no idea, man.
12. It's 12.
Okay.
All right. So,
Yeah, I was like thinking like if it's like sports like like American football or rugby, right? The numbers would be like really obscure and like really really big. But if it's like football, like soccer, the numbers are gonna be like a bit smaller, especially like if it's like Japanese the team numbers are usually like small.
mhm.
But then like if it's NBA, it'd just be like cool numbers, like
Oh,
clean numbers.
fun fact. Who's the only guy to get a number banned in the NBA?
Dennis Rodman,
Oh, yeah. Why? What number?
number 69.
9, yeah.
My man. Dude, I was so pissed I was so pissed when I heard that. I mean, if Rodman got that number, you would have been a legend, man. Even more than Michael Jordan. I would have bought 69 shoes. Fuck 23. I need 69.
I think he had like he had one made that said 69, but then he wasn't allowed to wear it in games, so he just kept one anyway. I think I heard something like that.
Bro, I would pay
It'd
$1
be really
million
cool.
for that jersey.
All right. So, this is the end of our game, and we've reached the end of our podcast. As always, if you like the video, don't forget to press the like button down below and subscribe to the channel. Plus, hit the notification bell so you get a notification every time I post something on the channel. And I'll see you guys for the next episode. And thank you guys for coming, as always. See ya.
You
All
guys.
right. See ya.